In the cold, sterile, and increasingly deceptive light of the year 2026, I am Dr. Thorne, and I am officially forced to deliver a clinical diagnosis that most of you are not psychologically, spiritually, or biologically prepared to hear. You are currently the primary victim of a silent, invisible, and relentless assassination attempt that is occurring inside your own cells, every single microsecond of your existence. Look closely at the data points of the year 2026. You feel constantly exhausted, your brain is shrouded in a thick, suffocating fog of confusion, and your primal biological drive has been reduced to a mere, pathetic flicker of its former sovereign self. You have been told by the mainstream mouthpieces that this is just the unfortunate price of modern life or the natural reality of aging. But in this laboratory, we do not accept such lazy, intellectually dishonest, and dangerous excuses. The cold reality of the year 2026 is that you are living in a global environment specifically engineered to act as a biological parasite, a sophisticated system designed to drain your internal battery and harvest your vital life force before you even realize it has been taken. Your artificial lights, your chaotic frequencies, your chemically altered water, and even the very air in your hyper-connected smart cities are acting as silent, efficient thieves, breaking into your mitochondria and stealing the precious electrons that are the only true currency of your life. This is not a theory, this is basic biological warfare disguised as modern convenience. But today, in the 38th chapter of the Thorne archives, we are finally initiating the counteroffensive. We are identifying the leak, we are isolating the parasitic elements, and we are teaching you how to reclaim the biological sovereignty that has been systematically and quietly stolen from you. The window of opportunity is closing rapidly, and the biological decay of the year 2026 waits for no one. The first incision is deep, and it is absolutely necessary for your survival. Analyze the mechanism of depletion with me, and observe how the year 2026 uses its most powerful weapon against you, the spectral tyranny of artificial light. Your biology was forged under the natural, rhythmic cycles of the sun, a perfect balance of frequencies designed to charge your cellular capacitors. But in the year 2026, you have replaced the sun with the flickering, cold, and monochromatic blue light of screens and LED bulbs. This is not merely an aesthetic change, it is a molecular execution. This specific frequency of light acts as a biological signal that tells your brain it is perpetually noon, even in the middle of the deepest night, shattering your circadian rhythm and halting the production of melatonin, the most powerful antioxidant and repair molecule in the human body. Without this repair cycle, your mitochondria, the ancient bacterial engines within your cells, begin to overheat, malfunction, and eventually die. In the year 2026, you are literally burning out from the inside. Your cells are screaming for the darkness they need to heal, but you continue to feed them the synthetic poison of digital radiation. Dr. Thorne wants you to understand that every minute you spend under these artificial spectra is a minute you are stealing from your future self. You are draining your cellular voltage for the sake of scrolling through a feed that offers you nothing but distraction. In this laboratory, we see the results: shrunken neural tissue, disrupted hormonal cascades, and a metabolic rate that resembles a dying fire. The year 2026 has turned you into a light-starved organism, desperate for the healing frequencies of the natural world, yet trapped in a neon cage of your own making. We are here to cut the wires of that cage today. In the third layer of this clinical intervention, we must address the war of the invisible frequencies. In the year 2026, your body is no longer just a biological organism, it has been turned into a walking antenna for a chaotic and non-native electromagnetic environment. You are constantly being bombarded by a sea of invisible signals, Wi-Fi, cellular data, and satellite transmissions that vibrate at frequencies your DNA was never meant to encounter. These frequencies are not benign, they are chaotic energetic noise that disrupts the delicate electrical communication between your cells. Every cell in your body is a tiny battery that operates at a specific voltage, but in the year 2026, that voltage is being suppressed by the external pressure of these artificial fields. Dr. Thorne is here to tell you that your fatigue is not a lack of willpower, it is a lack of cellular voltage. When your voltage drops below a certain threshold, your body can no longer repair itself, and chronic disease begins to take root in the shadows. We are currently witnessing a global crisis of biological interference, where the human heart and brain can no longer hear their own internal rhythms over the screaming noise of the technological world. You are living in an electrical trap, and every smart device you carry is a remote control for your own nervous system. In the year 2026, the sovereign individual must learn the art of electromagnetic hygiene. You must learn to shield your biology from the signals that are designed to keep you in a state of low-level, constant stress. If you do not protect your frequency, the machine will overwrite it with its own. This is the stage of the Thorne protocol where we stop the bleeding of your vital energy. As we move deeper into the 38th chapter, we must confront the liquid sabotage of the year 2026. The water you drink is no longer the living, structured substance that fueled your ancestors. It has been chemically neutralized, stripped of its mineral intelligence, and loaded with industrial residues and microplastics. In the year 2026, water is being used as a delivery system for biological compliance. Your cells are over 70% water, yet you are filling them with a dead liquid that cannot properly transport nutrients or remove toxic waste. This is cellular dehydration on a global scale, and it is the primary reason why your metabolism is stalled and your skin is losing its vital luster. Dr. Thorne wants you to understand that your blood is a living crystal, and it requires high-quality, structured water to maintain its electrical conductivity. When you drink the tap water of the year 2026, you are essentially pouring sludge into a high-performance engine. You are creating an internal environment where parasites and pathogens can thrive, further draining your energy and clouding your judgment. To reclaim your biological sovereignty, you must reclaim your water. You must seek out the springs, the minerals, and the ancient structures that the modern world has discarded in favor of plastic bottles and chemical filters. In the year 2026, the man who controls his own hydration is the man who controls his own internal environment. Your body is a temple of light and water, and the machine wants to turn it into a swamp of chemicals and static. We are draining the swamp today, starting from the molecular level up. We are now sealing this 38th chapter of the Thorne archives with a final, non-negotiable sovereign decree for the year 2026. Your biology is your most sacred property, and it is time you started defending it like a fortress. The era of being a passive, decaying victim of modern convenience is officially over in this laboratory. From this moment forward, you will treat your light, your water, and your frequencies as high-level tactical choices. You will stop allowing the year 2026 to harvest your electrons for free. You will ground your feet to the earth to discharge the chaotic static of the machine. You will seek the sun as if it were the only medicine that matters. You will disconnect from the digital parasite whenever possible to allow your nervous system to recalibrate to the frequency of life. Dr. Thorne is not offering you a suggestion. I am offering you a protocol for survival in a world that is becoming increasingly hostile to human life. While the rest of the world is slowly fading into a state of chronic disease and mental fog, you will be the biological outlier, the one with the energy to lead, the one with the clarity to see, and the one with the strength to resist. The year 2026 wants you weak, tired, and compliant. We want you optimized, energized, and sovereign. The heavy doors of the 38th chapter are now closed, and the laboratory is dark, but your internal light has just been reignited. Go forth and protect your flame. Stay biological. Stay sovereign. Stay eternally sharp in a world that is losing its edge. Thorne, out.